It's time for a change, a reset. We live in a world where people are constantly going through the motions of life, but not really living it. People go to work, pay the bills, try to maintain relationships, and do the same things day after day, month after month, and year after year. And while this may seem normal, it's not what you're truly meant to do. The truth is, you have the ability to completely reset your life, to start anew, to take control and transform your reality. And you can do it in just 3 months. Let me make this clear. Resetting your life is not about changing everything overnight. It's about the daily small changes, the consistent efforts, and a commitment to becoming a better version of yourself. Resetting your life doesn't mean abandoning your responsibilities or relationships. It means refocusing, realigning your purpose, and re-establishing control over what truly matters. The first step to resetting your life is to assess where you are right now. Are you happy with your current situation? Are you satisfied with your job, your relationships, and your overall happiness? Most people, if they're honest with themselves, will say no. They will feel that they are stuck in a rut, or that they are not living up to their full potential. If that's you, don't worry, it's time to do something about it. Now, you must understand that resetting your life is not a quick fix. It requires time, commitment, and energy. However, the results are life-changing. The first thing you need to do is stop making excuses. We all have them, excuses about why we can't lose weight, why we can't build that business, or why we can't improve our relationships. But the reality is, excuses only hold you back. If you want to reset your life, you must take responsibility for your current situation. Only then can you start moving forward. One of the most powerful ways to reset your life is to change your mindset. Your mindset shapes everything about you, your thoughts, your actions, your reactions. It influences your relationships, your work, and your ability to achieve your goals. You must believe that you can change. Without this belief, you'll never make progress. When I was starting my own journey of transformation, one of the first things I did was change my thinking. I started to surround myself with people who inspired me, people who were living the life I aspired to live. I stopped wasting time with negative thinkers and began consuming positive material, books, podcasts, speeches, anything that could help me grow. The second step to resetting your life is to develop a vision for your future. Many people go through life without a clear vision of what they want. They just live day by day, reacting to whatever life throws at them. But if you want to reset your life, you must have a clear picture of where you want to go. What is your ultimate goal? What do you want to achieve in your personal and professional life? What kind of person do you want to become? When you have a clear vision, you can start aligning your actions with that vision. This will give you purpose and direction, making it easier to stay focused and motivated. Every decision you make should be in alignment with your vision for the future. The clearer your vision, the easier it becomes to make choices that move you closer to your goals. Time management is another essential part of resetting your life. One of the biggest obstacles to success is poor time management. We all have the same 24 hours in a day, yet some people manage to achieve far more than others. Why is that? It's because they know how to use their time wisely. Start by evaluating how you're spending your time right now. Are you using your time to pursue your goals, or are you wasting it on things that don't matter? Are you investing in your personal growth, or are you allowing distractions to take you off course? A great way to reset your life is to eliminate time-wasting activities. This could mean cutting back on social media, reducing your TV time, or saying no to commitments that don't align with your vision. By getting rid of distractions, you free up time for what really matters, working on your goals, building new habits, and improving yourself. One of the best ways to reset your life is by building positive daily habits. Our lives are shaped by the choices we make every single day. If you're constantly making poor choices, you'll never be able to achieve your full potential. But when you make small, positive changes each day, those changes add up to significant transformations over time. For example, waking up an hour earlier every day to work on your personal development is a powerful habit that will pay off. Taking 15 minutes to meditate or reflect on your goals every morning can help you stay focused and aligned. Drinking more water, exercising regularly, reading a few pages of a good book each day, these are all small, but impactful habits that can help reset your life. Lastly, don't be afraid to take risks. Resetting your life often means stepping out of your comfort zone. You have to be willing to do things that scare you, to face challenges head-on, and to take calculated risks. Whether it's starting a new business, asking for a promotion, or moving to a new city, growth comes from pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. Resetting your life is not about waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect conditions. It's about taking action right now. It's about committing to change and doing the hard work day in and day out, even when it's difficult. If you commit to resetting your life over the next 3 months, you will begin to see results, transformative results that will change the trajectory of your life forever. As we continue on this journey of resetting your life, we come to one of the most critical elements in achieving lasting success: discipline. Discipline is not just a word, it's the foundation of everything you do. It's the power that pushes you to keep going, even when things get tough. If you want to reset your life in 3 months, you must understand that discipline is the key to making consistent progress. You've heard it before, but it bears repeating: success is not a matter of luck or timing, it's about consistency. The most successful people aren't the ones who make the biggest breakthroughs, they are the ones who show up every day, no matter what. Consistency, driven by discipline, is the secret weapon that turns small efforts into massive results. If you look at anyone who has achieved significant success, whether in their career, health, or relationships, you will see that they have made small, disciplined decisions every single day. They have stayed committed to their vision and their goals, no matter how hard the road got. Discipline means doing what you need to do, even when you don't feel like it. This concept is particularly important when resetting your life. When you start working on a new project, whether it's a business, a fitness goal, or a personal relationship, the excitement and motivation will be high in the beginning. But after the first few weeks, that initial burst of energy will fade, and you'll face a choice. Will you continue to work on your goal, even when things aren't going perfectly, or will you quit and go back to your old habits? Discipline is the difference between starting strong and finishing strong. It's easy to start a new habit or a new project with enthusiasm. But what separates the successful from the unsuccessful is the ability to keep going after the novelty wears off. This is why discipline is so powerful. It's the thing that keeps you going when motivation fades. To build discipline, you need to start by setting clear and achievable goals. These goals should align with your vision for your life. They should challenge you but also be within your reach with consistent effort. Without clear goals, it's easy to get off track and waste time. Set daily, weekly, and monthly goals, and make sure they are specific, measurable, and actionable. Now, here's the trick: don't focus on the end result right away. While your ultimate goal is important, discipline is built by focusing on the process, not just the outcome. Focus on the daily actions that will get you there. What can you do today that will bring you one step closer to your goal? Maybe it's working for 30 minutes on your business plan, exercising for 45 minutes, or reading a chapter of a personal development book. These small actions, compounded over time, will produce extraordinary results. Accountability is another essential part of building discipline. When you hold yourself accountable, you're less likely to slack off or make excuses. Share your goals with someone you trust, a friend, mentor, or coach, who can check in on you and provide encouragement when you need it most. It's hard to stay disciplined when you're going at it alone, but when you have someone to answer to, it's easier to stay on track. As you work toward resetting your life, you'll face obstacles. You will encounter challenges, setbacks, and even failures. Discipline doesn't mean you'll always succeed the first time. It means you'll get up and try again when things don't go as planned. The ability to keep pushing forward, despite difficulties, is one of the greatest signs of strength. Those who succeed are the ones who don't quit when things get hard. They keep going. Perseverance is the ability to keep moving forward when you feel like quitting. And while discipline is crucial, perseverance is what turns a momentary decision into a lifetime of success. When you encounter roadblocks, remember that they are not the end of your journey, they are simply a challenge to overcome. In fact, some of the greatest successes have come from people who persevered after multiple failures. Now that you have the tools to build discipline, it's important to develop a consistent routine. Your daily habits and actions shape the life you're creating. A strong routine brings structure, reduces decision fatigue, and ensures that your time is used wisely. This is especially important when you're resetting your life. A routine can keep you focused and motivated on the right things. Begin by establishing a morning routine. The way you start your day often dictates how the rest of it will unfold. If you wake up late, rush through your morning, and jump into your day without planning, you will likely feel scattered and unproductive. Instead, start your day with intention. Set aside time to meditate, exercise, or review your goals. Even if it's only for 30 minutes, this small change can have a massive impact on your focus and energy levels. Throughout the day, make time for the activities that matter most. Prioritize your work based on your goals, not on the distractions that come your way. Discipline means saying no to things that don't align with your vision. It means resisting the temptation of instant gratification in favor of long-term fulfillment. If you want to reset your life in 3 months, then it's essential to be consistent, disciplined, and focused on your goals. Your success will depend on how consistently you show up and how disciplined you are in following through. Remember, success is not an accident. It's the result of small, consistent actions, done day after day, week after week, month after month. The next step in resetting your life is self-reflection. Take time each day to reflect on your progress, what you've learned, and where you can improve. Self-reflection is one of the most powerful tools for personal growth. It allows you to adjust your actions, learn from mistakes, and make better choices moving forward. By continually refining your habits and mindset, you will be able to achieve more than you ever thought possible. In the final part of this series, we will explore how to turn all the discipline and consistency into lasting success, and how to maintain your transformation long after the 3-month reset is over. Now, we come to the final and perhaps the most important piece of resetting your life in 3 months, sustaining your transformation for the long term. While discipline, consistency, and a positive mindset are all critical for resetting your life, it is the foundation of sustainable success that truly makes all the difference. You see, success is not just about achieving your goals, it's about creating a lifestyle and mindset that will continue to serve you long after the reset period is over. You've come a long way in the last few months. You've established new routines, created powerful habits, and made consistent progress toward your goals. But as you approach the end of your reset period, it's essential to ask yourself, how can I ensure that this transformation lasts? The key to lasting success lies in creating a life that reflects your vision. It's about aligning your actions, mindset, and habits with the person you want to become. You see, success isn't just about what you do, it's about who you are becoming in the process. The journey of resetting your life is a journey of personal growth. Every step you take, every habit you form, every challenge you overcome, it's all shaping the person you will be in the future. Creating lasting change. When you reset your life, there's a natural temptation to focus on the external outcomes, the results of your efforts. You want to see the changes in your career, your finances, your health, and your relationships. But real success doesn't come from what you have, it comes from who you become along the way. To create lasting change, you must focus on your internal transformation, not just the external rewards. A key element to sustaining success is to focus on constant growth. Your success depends on your willingness to keep learning, keep improving, and keep evolving. You'll never reach a point where you've arrived. True success is not a destination, it's a lifelong journey. The people who are most successful aren't the ones who reached a specific milestone, they are the ones who made learning, growth, and personal development a constant part of their lives. Self-education is the key. Jim Rohn often said, "The greatest gift you can give yourself is the gift of knowledge." Education is a vital aspect of sustaining long-term success. As you reset your life, make a commitment to continuous self-education. This doesn't mean you have to go back to school or earn another degree. It means consistently seeking out new knowledge, learning from the best in your field, and investing in your personal growth. In your 3-month reset, you've likely acquired new skills, adopted new habits, and worked toward new goals. But the next step is to continue growing by consuming books, podcasts, courses, and other resources that expand your mind. The more you learn, the more you grow, and the more equipped you become to handle new challenges. There is no final destination in personal growth. You should always aim to grow more, learn more, and achieve more than you thought possible. Remember, the best investment you can make is in yourself. And as you continue to invest in yourself, the results you see in your life will continue to grow as well. Building a supportive environment. One of the most important factors in sustaining success is the environment you surround yourself with. Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Your environment plays a crucial role in determining the success of your life. If you want to continue resetting and improving your life, you must build an environment that supports your growth. This means surrounding yourself with people who inspire you, motivate you, and challenge you to be better. It means cutting out toxic influences and building a support network of like-minded individuals who are also committed to personal growth. A strong support system can help you stay accountable, encourage you when you face obstacles, and provide valuable feedback when you need it most. Building the right environment doesn't just apply to the people in your life. It also extends to your physical surroundings. Take a look at where you live and work. Are they spaces that support your goals and ambitions, or do they hold you back? A clean, organized, and inspiring environment can help you stay focused, energized, and motivated. Make sure your physical surroundings reflect the life you want to create. Maintaining momentum. Now, let's talk about maintaining momentum. One of the biggest challenges of long-term success is keeping the energy and drive alive once the initial excitement of your transformation starts to fade. This is where consistency comes into play. The key to maintaining momentum is to keep doing the small things every day, even when the results aren't immediately visible. When you're resetting your life, it's easy to get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. But the truth is, lasting success takes time. It's the small, consistent actions that compound over time to create massive results. If you keep doing the right things, working on your personal development, sticking to your routines, and staying disciplined, you will continue to move forward. To maintain momentum, it's crucial to celebrate your progress. Take time to acknowledge your wins, no matter how small. These celebrations reinforce the positive habits you've created and remind you that you are making progress. Acknowledging your progress helps you maintain a positive mindset, which in turn keeps your momentum going. Embrace challenges as opportunities. Lastly, understand that you will encounter challenges along the way. Resetting your life doesn't mean that obstacles disappear. It means you now have the tools and mindset to handle them. Challenges are a natural part of the process, and they shouldn't be feared. They should be embraced as opportunities for growth. As you continue your journey toward lasting success, see every challenge as a stepping stone. Every failure is a lesson. Every difficulty is an opportunity to learn and become stronger. The most successful people are not those who avoid challenges, they are the ones who face them head-on, with courage and determination. In the next 3 months, you will face new challenges and experiences. But if you have developed discipline, consistency, and a growth mindset, you will be equipped to handle whatever comes your way. The future is yours. As you complete this 3-month reset, remember that the work doesn't stop here. Resetting your life is not a one-time event, it's a lifelong journey of growth, improvement, and transformation. The habits and mindset you've developed during this time will serve as the foundation for everything you do moving forward. Your future is what you make of it, and you have everything you need to create a life you're proud of. Now that you've reached the final phase of your 3-month journey, let me tell you something important. This isn't the end. It's the beginning of a brand new life. The habits you've been shaping, the disciplines you've been practicing, they're no longer part of a program. They're now part of you. You've taken 3 months to reset, to reorganize your life, and if you've stayed the course, you're already a different person. But the real power comes now. It comes from sustaining it, building on it, expanding it, and using your life to inspire others. You see, change is not something that happens once. Change is a way of life. A commitment. A daily decision. That's what it means to become your best self. That's what this 4th phase is all about: momentum, mastery, and meaning. So let's go deeper. Let's talk about consistency. The world doesn't reward effort alone. It rewards consistent effort. Anyone can do something great once. That's not impressive. What's impressive is someone who can show up every day with the same energy, same focus, same discipline. That's how legends are made. That's how fortunes are built. That's how leaders rise. So if you've been waking up early, eating right, reading, focusing, working, don't stop. Multiply it. Turn one good habit into 5. Turn small victories into daily rituals. Don't settle. Don't say, "I've come far enough." The moment you do that, you stop growing. And if you're not growing, you're dying. Harsh, I know. But that's life. Let's move on to the idea of purpose. Now that you've reset your body, your mind, and your habits, you need to reset your why. Why are you doing this? What's the mission behind the momentum? If your goal was only to escape pain, that's temporary. But if your goal is to create purpose, to inspire others, to build something bigger than yourself, that's eternal. A man or woman with a clear purpose becomes unstoppable. They don't ask for motivation, they generate it. They don't ask for permission, they take action. That's who you need to become. Here's what I believe. The people who live great lives aren't the ones who had it easy. They're the ones who chose to create something out of nothing. Who chose to build from the ground up. Who looked at the ashes of their past and said, "Watch me rise." So ask yourself, what do you want to build now? A business? A family legacy? A movement? A meaningful life? You've cleared the old. You've planted the new. Now it's time to harvest. Let's talk about mastery. You've tasted discipline. Now it's time to master it. You've worked on your thoughts. Now it's time to master your mind. You've taken control of your time. Now it's time to master your schedule, your environment, your relationships. People often stop when they're good enough. Don't be that person. Be the one who stays in the game long after others quit. Be the one who turns practice into performance, performance into progress, and progress into power. Mastery is not about perfection, it's about ownership. Own your time. Own your energy. Own your choices. Own your life. That's how you create freedom. You know what happens when you take full ownership. You stop blaming others. You stop making excuses. You stop waiting for things to get better. Because you realize, you are the reason they will. This leads us to the final piece, impact. What's the point of changing yourself if you don't change the world around you? The greatest reward of resetting your life is not just that you get better, it's that you lift others with you. When you rise, you give others permission to rise. When you lead by example, people follow. When you speak with conviction, people listen. You don't need to be famous. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to live well. People are watching, even when you don't realize it. Your children, your friends, your coworkers, your audience, your team, they are watching how you handle adversity, how you bounce back, how you treat others, and how you pursue your purpose. So ask yourself, what do I want to be remembered for? What kind of impact do I want to leave behind? Because legacy is not something you build at the end of your life. It's something you build every day, with every decision, every habit, every conversation. This is your time. You've taken the steps. You've built the momentum. Now it's time to live it. To lead it. To own it. Resetting your life in 3 months isn't about a one-time transformation, it's about becoming the kind of person who transforms constantly. So here's the final message. Don't look back. Don't slow down. Don't question your worth. You've earned the right to move forward. You've earned the right to lead. You've earned the right to live your life fully, boldly, and unapologetically. The past doesn't define you. The present doesn't limit you. The future is waiting for you. And you, yes, you, are ready. Now go reset the world, because you've already reset yourself.